Ladies and gentlemen, Lawrence, Kenyon-Slade, Ray White, Manukau joining me for the live weekly market update for PAPATOETOE, Manukau and surrounding suburbs. This week we're going to talk about our auction results, a bit of a summary, also recent PAPATOETOE sales, the four most recent sales, and then also we're going to cover off what time frame should you be looking at selling as we near into the end of the year. So to jump in, the first notable results. So this week we only sold one property at auction, and that was 5-1 Robertson Road in Favona. That was sold for $566,000. It was a 2-bedroom fiber cement property. Now, people would say, okay, why is that a bit low? But actually we focus on selling either before, during or after auction. So a fair amount of properties do sell after auction, which brings our results up a lot higher. We've got a new summary for our office, and over the past 12 months, our auctions clearance rate, which is the success rate, has been 69%, which is almost 70%. So 7 out of 10 properties get sold if they were to auction through our office, which is why we are still rated #1 auction office in New Zealand. We've sold about 625 properties, so this is our bread and butter, and this is what we do. So covering off some recent PAPATOETOE sales, just to keep you up to date with what's happening in your market and where the prices are going. We had a property at 110 Tui Road, PAPATOETOE. Now this was quite a large brick and tile property. It was a cross lease. It was on 180 square meters of floor area. So it had a large floor area, and this sold for $952,000 just at the end of September. Moving on to a new build that we can get an idea of what they're going for. So we had 8-20 Charles Street in PAPATOETOE. Now this was a 136 square meter floor area, and this was a 2-bedroom new build. It sold for $900,000. I believe they would have had probably because the floor area was 136, they would have had an internal access garage, as well as maybe a study and an extra room over there. Looking at land sales, how much are properties selling for large pieces of land? So we had 88 Kimpton Road. Now this property was a bit of a triangle shape at the end of a driveway, so quite a long driveway. And this had a 3-bedroom brick and tile property on, so pretty average condition. And this sold for $1 million, and it was 1,060 square meters. So we're probably seeing about $1,000 per square meter is the general dollar per square meter if you look at a section that's down a drive. In PAPATOETOE. And the last big land sale was 1 Carly Street, PAPATOETOE. Now this was sold by our office last week, and this was sold by Denise Wong, so she did a fantastic job. It's just off Great South Road, and 1 Carly Street, it was 822 square meters of land. It had a 4-bedroom brick and tile property on. It was average condition, tidy, and we had 6 registered bidders, and the bidding, the reserve was met at close to around the $1 million mark, and it kept on going. It sold for $1.28 million. So fantastic result for our vendors. They got a couple $100,000 over what the reserve was, so they were absolutely stoked. So that's kind of the ranges of these large land sales. So 820 squares selling for $1.28 million. So look, we've got about, I think, 5 leftover bidders that auction that have not bought and missed out 1 Carly Street. So if you are looking to sell your property, we've got some buyers that are still active, bidding and wanting to purchase a property in the market. Covering off the current property prices. Now, prices have adjusted. Manukau right now, the area ward is about down 8%, and if we look at Manurewa ward, that's around 16% year on year. So 16% Manurewa and 8% Manukau. Now we're probably, average Auckland prices are still coming down about 1% on average per month. So if your property is worth $1 million, it's dropping about $10,000 per month. We're likely to see a continuation of this if the interest rates continue to increase. Now we've got another 2 more interest rate rises for the banks this year predicted, and then maybe another 3 more, which ANZ predicted next year. So overall, it's just going to mean buyers have less money in the market. But nevertheless, we are still busy as ever. 43 auctions booked in the next 3 weeks. So we're getting people. It's coming to spring. There's a lot of more properties predicted to come to market in the summer months. So if you are looking to sell to get that premium price, it may be worth listing sooner in spring where there's less competition of properties, because you never sell your property in isolation. It's always in competition with everyone else. So with more properties on the market in December, as well as the highest interest rates, there could be a higher competition for you to even try get that premium price. So overall, we've got the buyers. If you're looking to sell, we're definitely still moving stock around, almost a 70% success rate at auction. And if you're looking to buy, we've got the stock, 43 new auctions coming to market ready to get sold. Anyway, I hope you have a good week ahead, and I will see you next week. Thank you.